everybody, and we have tonight a special guest, but before we introduce the guest, we'll introduce Adir.
Hi everyone, so I'm the new CTO for Microsoft Startups, and this is a CTO sandwich that we're doing on Rory right now.
And so who is this Rory? He sounds gorgeous. So I'm a global advocate for Microsoft Azure and accessibility. And I'm joined here with my CTO buddies, who is going to introduce some incredible startups today.
But before we show the startups, let's talk about what is our program, what is the Founders Hub, what is the AI for Good program. We're basically trying to change the world and have everyone to reflect the world through technology. Adir, do you want to tell more about Founders Hub, our technical resources that we're giving startups?
Yeah, so Founders Hub is our hero program for startups that want to join. We can give you benefits from a technical perspective and business perspective. And I think from the accessibility standpoint, you'll see some examples today on how startups could take accessibility and technology and really change the world with it.
Well, you want to go through to the Microsoft Accessibility Fundamentals training, which is in that QR code there. And you can go in there and learn everything about Microsoft 365 accessibility, AI accessibility, and also how to even program a web page and app using accessible tech, all free and easily available on our platforms.
And let's invite the startup, Rory?
Yes, let's invite our first startup, and we've got a few that are going to blow your mind. Okay, let me spin it. And it is Yuval. Hello, hi Yuval, it's so great to meet you.
Hello, wonderful to see you.
So your program that you have right now, tell me a little bit about the product that you have for the startup.
Okay, so we've got a hardware and an AI solution for revolutionizing rehabilitation. On the hardware side, we've got a full rehab platform that basically is meant to make every physical therapy experience achieve great outcomes and rewarding for the patient and the clinician. We're using AI, we're using VR and AR in the future, and we're achieving great outcomes so far. And our AI platform does movement signatures. So every movement you make, everything you do can be represented as a movement signature, and it's unique to you like your fingerprint, like your DNA. And with those signatures, we can do a lot of other things like prevent diseases and injuries, optimize performance in any domain, in athletics and other areas as well. And of course, it supports our original thesis of revolutionizing rehabilitation.
That was incredible, and I can't wait to actually see how you come to the market with your hardware and your AI.
Great, thank you very much.
I do want to ask him the hard questions. So the hard question is, how do you use physical and artificial intelligence to guide your customers' rehabilitation?
That's a brilliant question. Thank you. So rehabilitation needs to be personalized, but it also needs to be data-driven. This is perfect for AI. So we understand each patient's individual needs and create a program that's data-driven and evidence-based just for them, leading to perfect outcomes every time.
That sounds wonderful, and it's a customized experience. Thank you so much, Yuval.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so let's spin the wheel again.
Oh, I love that spin the wheel. It's so cathartic. Okay, spin the wheel. Who's it gonna be? And it is Karen. Karen, come forward. Tell us about yourself.
Hey, how are you?
Tell me a little bit about what you do and your startup.
Okay, so SocialMind is a beautiful startup. We want to let all children with autism the best opportunity science has to offer for them to speak and communicate and play and interact with peers. So we actually digitally train through AI and video feedback the parents and the therapists to make them motivate to talk in everyday situations, not sterile environment where all the children and all the balagan we say in Hebrew.
I've got a tough question I'm going to ask you. I have a parent also. How do you help autism caregivers facilitate progress? How can they watch themselves grow?
Okay, so what we do is if you're a caregiver, a parent, or a therapist, when you log into SocialMind, we have very little information about your child that you're taking care of, but we give you strategy as an easy to understand interactive model. What's special about us is when you try to implement it with your child, You execute it while filming it on your phone, and then it uploads to our platform. We assess if you did it good, what is the stage of your child developmental, and then we provide feedback. We tell you in a very accurate way what you did good and that you should continue, and what maybe you can do a little bit better to motivate your child throughout the day to progress and talk, and that feel that speaking and communicating is fun and useful.
That sounds so incredible. As a parent with a special needs child myself, this sounds an incredible way for me to really open my mind to external guidance and facilitation. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you very much.
What do you think about the ecosystem so far? We bring you the best ones, right?
I love the fact that everyone understands AI. It's not a foreign concept to them. They understand the benefit of AI, the power of incorporating it in their everyday life. And then they mix them with accessibility and empower everyone in every organization to do more. Okay, are we ready
for this?
Okay, start. And we have Leos. Leos, come forward.
Hey Rory, how are you?
Tell me a bit about your startup.
We at Travaxy are doing accessible travel solutions. The difference between us to any other company is that we are tackling the problem upstream and enabling travel agencies and airlines and hotels to better service the customers. The innovation around us is that we offer the most suitable room to any disability based on our unique data sets that are one of a kind. Our algorithms knows to offer the best suited room and the best experience, so travelers with disabilities and seniors in need of assistance will be able to travel freely without being constantly reminded of their disability.
How can you cater for people's custom experiences? Now, I'm short, I'm 4'1", and I like to actually reach stuff. So how can I customize my experience?
We offer travel agencies to become accessibility experts in our technologies. We let the airlines and the hotels choose the most fitted rooms to cater for any need for any disability.
I can't wait to be able to choose my own room that is just customized to me. Thank you so much, Leo. I look forward to your startup deploying your application.
Thank you, Rory.
I want to hear the voice again. So
okay, let's go. Spin.
We should record this to TV shows.
We have Danny.
Whoa, hey, Danny.
Hello, Danny. Hi, it's
Danny.
great to see you here. Tell me a bit about your startup.
Hello, Rory. Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm so excited to be here with you. So VoiceItt is a company that develops speech recognition that is accessible to everyone. People who have speech disabilities, the elderly population, heavy accented voices and languages, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, stroke, Parkinson's, ALS, to be able to communicate freely.
Danny, tell me about what's the catchy phrase that people can find your offering on the Teams marketplace.
So the great news is that we have started beta testing with Microsoft Teams. And the catchy phrase is that we make a customizable experience to people that have speech disabilities to be able to use Teams and be understood. Our technology can make a live transcription of what they say so the other person can communicate with them. That
is so incredible, Danny. And I actually grew up with a bit of a speech impediment when I was a child. So this is a great way for me to actually look forward in the future and say, wow, my children or my children's children won't have to battle to be able to communicate over digital. So tell me, when is this all going to be made available?
So the application is already available on the App Store, but the integration with Microsoft Teams is something that we're now starting to test. And we aim for the next year to make it available in the market.
That is such great news. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I'm like a kid in a candy store. I want all of these guys to get everything and all the support that they can, so I can actually travel and speak and just use all of these tools for AI. And AI for accessibility and AI for good are great programs that Microsoft offers.
So Microsoft, especially Microsoft Startup, we have an agenda to make the AI accessible for everyone. We are giving you all the tools that you need to do that. And also, you've seen the QR code jumping about the accessibility option. Now we'll see the QR code about Founders Hub, our program. So Adir, what are those amazing technologies to offer every startup for free?
So I think from Azure to OpenAI and a lot of the other benefits that we have in the program, technology and accessibility are great together. You've seen 4 examples here, and I think Rory can bring much more of that to the discussion. So let's build this together. Let's continue and collaborate and see what comes next.
I'm so super excited for the future. And with Microsoft partnering with these startups, the future is bright and empower everyone in every organization to do more.